Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust video. Alright, today we're gonna focus and talk a bit about the 1st of August patch notes that's happening in the Korean server. Alright, so it's not available anywhere else. If you are from global, if you are from Asia, if you are from EU or Japan or Taiwan server, you will not have access to all of these new features. Alright, so what I'm about to show you is what you should expect in at least maybe 2 to 3 months time, what we will be getting for the rest of the servers. So yeah, let's go. Besides the 6 devil companions, they did have a couple of new things, so I'm going to try and breeze through these patch notes. So this is for the exclusive only to the Korean server for now, as of the time of me recording this. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So they have a special event going on right now, which enables every single player, not just new players, I think new accounts and old accounts as well, to receive some bonus mercenaries, which are maxed out at +9. Now I know this patch note was released like maybe 5 days ago or something. I'm a bit late to the game, but I just wanted to wait it out because for a developer of a game, for developers of the game, for them to actually give out a bunch of 5 stars, you know, that have to mean two things. Either they don't care about the game anymore, or the newer meta, which in this case the 6 devil companions or +15 6 devils, is gonna be so absurdly insanely strong that it doesn't matter for them at all to give you out a bunch of 5 stars at +9. And in this case is the latter one. So yeah, for this particular case, okay, so the quest completion will allow you to obtain, on the first day of mission, you will be able to choose one of these +9 mercenaries right here. So these are all the warriors. I mean, not all, but there are 10 choices here that you can get. You can only get one. So right now, if you are looking to build any of these mercenaries right here, any of these listed, like Anastasia or Wilhelmina for example, maybe you might want to hold off on it. You might want to consider building them when you have the chance, the opportunity to actually select them right here. So we have Anastasia, Wilhelmina, Dalvi, Foxy, Ilena, Sigmund, Hanya, Jin, Christina, and Elijah. Alright, so a bunch of interesting warriors right here. They are all really strong. The only one that will have a +15 version of is Dalvi. So Dalvi will have a +15 hopefully soon. She already has her companion released in the Korean server, so it has yet to come to the rest of the servers. So everyone else is still at +9. So if you are looking to invest in one of these mercenaries right now, I mean, it's up to you. Either you wait or just go for it and then you can select a different one later on. So I can pretty much tell you that on this list, probably most players are gonna either go for Dalvi, Wilhelmina, or Anastasia. I don't think players will choose Sigmund anymore unless he ever gets a +15. Jin is gonna really depend. I don't think most players will go for him either. Christina, I doubt so. Elijah, I don't think so either. Elena, probably not as well. Foxy, there might be some players that might go for Foxy because, I mean, if you have been playing the game for only like 2 to 3 months, I mean, two months ago Foxy is like really good. She's really good. Like right now, with the meta shifts, with the meta changing so quick, if you are not like following the meta accordingly, you might still think that Foxy is good, but she's no longer as good as she used to be. She definitely struggles in killing Seer, in killing Cecilia, and yeah, Anastasia at least has the chance to be able to get rid of Cecilia. So if you have let's say if you have a +3 Wilhelmina right now, would you like wait for this to come out and then select the +9, or would you like just go all the way to +9 and select a different one? So it's totally up to you. For me, I don't have quite a lot of warriors in this list. The only one that I've maxed out is Christina and probably Wilhelmina. I'm at +6 right now. So most likely I'm going to select, I've no idea who. Maybe Dalvi, maybe Anastasia, maybe even Hanya. I'm actually considering Hanya as well because I do play Underground Arena a lot, and Hanya is going to be so good right there. His presence alone is gonna make the enemies think twice before they place a bunch of their warriors at the rear. So yeah, this is going to, it's just more of a preference thing. Of course, if you are new to the game, you know, you have only been playing like for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, Anastasia or Wilhelmina is probably going to be your best bet. Ideally, Wilhelmina is probably the one that's most sought after. There's a reason why there's a hot tag on top of her head. So that's because of all the 100% defense mercs we are getting real soon. Okay, so and then if you move down, if you complete apparently the second mission, so this time you can select 4-star supporters. Wow. I mean, this is not as exciting as the 5-star warriors, but still, to be able to get one of these, so bear in mind you're getting them at max rank up awakening, which is 6 stars. So all of these you'll be able to get them at 6 stars. Unfortunately, I already have all of them at +9, so that is kind of unfortunate. But I don't have Sarobia at 6 stars yet. Mine is still at 5 star. So maybe I would just, I don't know, maybe I'll just select Sarobia if I ever get the chance, and I will just use my current one to try and do Merc Combine or Fusion or something. Yeah, Merc Combine, and maybe try and gamble for a 5-star. So if you are new to the game, the best one right here that you can choose is probably Serendia, the only one that can +15. Like the rest is, I mean, John is alright, I guess. If you want, you can get John for Novice Arena purposes. I'm not sure if I want to recommend Narissa over Serendia, considering that Serendia has the option to +15. I would highly recommend just focus on her instead. You can get Ceres if you do not have Stella. Ceres is still gonna work for some of you guys out there. And Anais is a pretty good option as well. So Anais, because of her debuff immunity, she's going to be able to help you in the hard cooperate and in certain evil castle stages as well. Alright, so moving on down. Now, this is going to be slightly more exciting. We get to select a 5-star defender at +9. Alright, so the selection here is quite limited as well. So notice that not all defenders are here. So Ludia is not here, Arwen is not here, so you can only select from these few. Same goes for the warrior above. I forgot to mention that. So you only get to select here. Victor is not here. Edin is not here. Of course, Edin cannot be here because he's mileage only. And Dwen is not here as well. I just noticed that. Alright, so there's no Dwen right here. Interesting. Okay, so for the supporter, this is going to differ from opinion to opinions. For me, Cecilia and Cowley, sure, they are really good. They have +15. But if you are comparing just at +9, I don't know, I think that Leklis will have the potential right there. Cecilia, I think most players by now already have her. I'm not sure, it depends on who are you investing in currently. I doubt players are going to go for something like Glacia or Diomaron or even Arkan. But I have a feeling some people might fall for it and pick Seir, especially if you are new. Players still think that, oh, Seir is really good in PvE and things like that, and she is. But I don't think that right here you should waste this selection and pick a Seir. I feel like it's a little bit wasted, but if any of you guys think otherwise, let me know. So yeah, the top picks is going to be definitely the top 4 right there, which is Cecilia, Cowley, Leklis. I don't think going for Eren is viable anymore once Cowley will make back a debut with her rework. So most likely either Cecilia, Cowley or Leklis. Leklis is still gonna be really good in a lot of other stages like Underground Arena, Guild Wars as well. Like she's going to be very good defensively compared to Cecilia and Cowley, which can be sort of can be countered. Alright, so what do you guys think is the best one here? Let me know. Okay, so moving forward more towards down, now we get to select a 4-star Magician. Okay, so obviously, most players are going to pick Hel. If you are new to the game, probably I would highly recommend Hel. But if you already have Hel maxed out, the next best thing right here, in my opinion, is Chalkel. So Chalkel is like, he's really underrated. I think most players don't really like him as much, but he has carried me a lot in the underground stages, Underground Arena, and in campaign as well. Very useful. Evil Castle, extremely useful. And where else? Novice Arena for sure, you can use him. Yeah, he's just an overall solid unit. Guild Wars as well. So compared to the other units like Magnus, Charlotte, Dr. Logic, they are all pretty good. I wouldn't say they are bad units, but it's just that you won't use them outside of the Novice Arena. I feel like they are more like Novice Arena focused unit. Like anywhere outside of that, in Guild Wars or in Underground Arena, you're better off using Velfern. Charlotte doesn't provide that much anymore. Other than that, same goes for Dr. Logic. So Esther is the only one that has the plus 15, but I doubt many players are gonna go for her. And then we have Zarka, Nayus, Kyle and Leah is just very bad right now. They really need a rework. They are just, I think those two are probably the worst one in this list. Nayus is pretty good. I think I'll have a video coming out soon, but the problem is she needs John though. Like if you want to use her in Novice and in campaign. Other than that, I don't think you can use her like in Guild Wars or something. Like she's not going to be viable there. Yeah, she's only good in Novice and in certain case of the campaign and Evil Castle. So I think overall solid unit is still gonna be Chalco for me. Okay, and then we have 5-star supporter. Okay, so this is going to be extremely interesting. A lot of players are going to pick Walia for sure, especially those new players who don't have Walia right now. They're going to pick Walia because you can get them at plus 9. So for me, there's no point in picking Venaka anymore because Michaela is like way better. I mean, of course, you need her companion to at least get her to plus 12. Michaela is the only one here that has the ability to go all the way to above plus 10, which is plus 15. The rest of these units right here, they won't have the ability to do so. Helena, I really want her though. I might actually just go for Helena right here, just because I've been wanting to build her for a very long time. Tamis is gonna be good if you plan to have a grand deck. Tamis is going to help you out a lot. I doubt you should go for Mary anymore, like she's not as good as she used to be. Floria is pretty bad unless they give her a rework. Veronia can still be good occasionally, but I doubt players are gonna go for her. Indolin is gonna depend. If you have certain tanky units, you might go for her. Like this one is a bit more complicated, but I'm guessing most players are gonna go for either Walia or Michaela. So there's no reason to go for Venaka at all because Michaela is right there as an option. So most likely that's gonna be a case. Okay, and then we have 4-star warriors. Okay, so this one is going to be kind of interesting. So by then, Nia should have the ability to plus 15 already. So her companion has already been released in the Korean server. So you have the option to select all of these. So obviously Koret is the hot one right there, and that's understandable. Koret should be able to carry you in the campaign and Evil Castle. But if you do not need Koret, I would say Rydell or Nia might be a better pick if you don't have them invested yet, because they have the ability to plus 15. So Nia plus 15 is really good. A lot of players in Korean are like running her. Even the top 10 players, they are like using her just to counter Lucius, and it's really viable, it's really effective because she can hit 4 times. And if you want to focus more like a specific unit for Guild Wars and Underground Arena, perhaps go for Lian. He's gonna be your go-to unit in that particular case. Alright, and then lastly we can select a 4-star defender. So here are the choices. Of course, Rene is the only one that can plus 15 right here in this selection. I would say most people will either select Denarisa or Acha, but Rene is pretty good though. She's pretty solid unit in Novice, very tanky. I will have a video on that coming real soon. So yeah, those are the only choices that you have. So you need to complete the sort of like an event kind of thing. So notice that after among all of these, you can select 4-star of each category, and 5-star you can only select warrior, defender, and supporter. They did not give you an option to select 5-star magician, which I find kind of peculiar, kind of interesting, because there's lots of good magicians like Hijin or Edwin, but of course, I mean, shouldn't be too greedy. It's still free things. It's literally free. We should all be happy for it. Hopefully it will come to the other server really soon. I can't wait for it. So once you complete all of these quests, it doesn't end there. You can get a 6 devil of your choice at plus 9. So obviously you can select one of these: Alec, Angelica, Grand Hilde, Natas, or Raphithia. Pretty good, pretty interesting. Definitely it's very generous of them to give out all of these for free, So moving on. So once you have done all of those, what other improvements do we have? So those are for the quest specifically. Okay, so alongside with all of those, the Korean, they already reworked the let me see. So this is Alex's new animation with the companion, Angelica's new animation with the companion, Grand Hill this one. They all look similar actually. Naruto's companion. Alright, this one is interesting. And then Celia's companion. Great, I like the bats. And Raphitia's companion. Alright, pretty cool. So, Legend Scrolls. Here's how you obtain the companions for the 6 devils. So you need to select them in the Legend Scrolls. You can pick which one you want. And then you basically will be able to pull them alongside with the 4 currently available gacha octos, which is Lucius, Livia, Vals, and Asmod. So keep in mind that it's random. It's going to be one of those 5. So you might get the companion, or you might get one of the legend units instead. And I don't think it's that bad if you obtain one of the Livia, Lucius, Vals, or Asmod. So I would say for now, do not waste your diamonds for the time being. If you are trying to go for the legendary units, just wait for a bit more. Wait until the companions are out, and then you have a chance to obtain one of the companions alongside with them. So based on what I am seeing right here, the chance to obtain each of the either one of the units is 0.5%. Alright, so 0.5% is kind of low. So you ideally only have a 0.1% chance to obtain a 6 devil companion. It's not going to be easy at all. 0.1%, because this 0.5% will be divided amongst Lucius, Livia, Vals, Asmod, and the companion that you selected. But do keep in mind that after 200 pulls, you will get one for free. But that is only, it's like the PT system, like what they currently have with the 5-star companions as well. But that's going to take you a lot of diamonds, man. It's going to take you a lot of diamonds. So if you want to try to aim for this PT system, you ideally should save for as much diamonds as you can. It's going to take a long time, but definitely the legendary at plus 15 is going to be the end all and be all. They're going to be like the top of the most top, the best unit you can obtain. So it's logical to make it hard to obtain in the first place. So yeah, of course they are going to give out the companion system as well, so you can ideally obtain at least one legendary unit up to plus 11 after you equip everything. So 5,000 honor points, as you guys can see there. 5,000 honor points. If you guys have been struggling to buy 2 5-star skill books every single month, you're gonna struggle even more now if you want to buy the legendary companion gifts. Now I'm not sure if this is monthly or is it weekly. Most likely it's gonna be weekly, because I mean it makes more sense for you to be able to obtain these companion gifts every single week. So yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. And then you have, this time you're able to select them. It's not going to be random, you can choose which one you want. I mean, that makes more sense. Okay, so same goes for the 5-star gifts that you are getting every single day now from the daily achievements. In Korea, they already improved it so that you can actually select which one you want as opposed to be random. The random system, it really sucks, man. It's really horrible. So now you can select which one you want. So hopefully this feature will come soon to the rest of the server as well. And same goes to the one that you can purchase from the guild shop as well. So that's kind of cool. So now you can actually select them. Wait, did they increase the price as well? It's 3,000 now. It's 3,000 now. I mean, it's 1,000 currently right now in our server, but maybe once it's a selection, they are going to increase it to 3,000. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? So because you can select whichever companion gifts that you want. In a way, it makes sense, I guess. And yeah, that's about it. Alright guys, so let me know what you guys think of all of these new plus 9 that they are giving out in the Korean server. So are you guys hyped? Hopefully it will come soon to the rest of the server, but it's going to take at least 2 to 3 months. And who are you going to pick from all of this? Let me know in the comments below. which one are you going to pick, especially for the 5 stars. I'm curious. Alright, so if you haven't already, subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
It took 3 little words said 1,000 ways. I tried to pull it off, but it came out late. I was so close. It was so close. I'm dying inside just a little bit more. When we get